Mount Lawley Golf Course, located just north of the Perth CBD, boasts an 18-hole championship course with top-notch club facilities. Nematode infestations have meant intensive resource inputs and workloads for ground staff. To meet this challenge, the Mount Lawley Club decided to engage in a 3-year plan with course architects OCM to replace 20 greens.
Yeah, I guess I arrived at the club 5 years ago, and the club were really keen to move forward with a greens replacement project at that point. So yeah, we sort of said, look, there's probably a bit more to do than just the green boxing out and replacing the surface. So we went and sort of developed with OCM a sort of master plan, well, not a master plan, but a greens replacement plan. From that point, COVID kicked in and we sort of got a bit delayed, but then we started last year with stage 1. So
COVID delays aside, Mount Lawley has wrapped up stage 1 of its greens replacement plan, successfully opening in February 2023. A further 8 greens have been reconstructed as part of stage 2, and the remaining 8 greens to be completed this year.
So OCM, our course architects, were keen to have a sandbelt style bunker here on the course. We'd always traditionally had a sharp edge right around the bunkers, like a sand face, and we decided to come up with a clean cut edge around the short grass areas that would be nice and sharp, kind of like the Melbourne sandbelt. On the backside where the rough is, we'd have a rolled over edge which had fescue and couch mix, and in the tongues as well. As you can see there, it's come out really well so far. Even the first stage, as the fescue matures, it's really giving us a nice texture and nice sort of rough kind of contrast to the short grass areas, and so far so good.
While reconstruction and fumigation of the greens has been intense, once established, the greens now require less chemical, fertiliser and labour in application. These precious resources are now being invested elsewhere on the course.
Certainly challenging getting through the amount of work we have. A lot of work went into the bunkers, establishing the sharp edge of the bunkers, which was sod cut off the fairways and revetted by the ground staff, the course staff. So it has taken a lot of time, but the results are pretty amazing, so well worth it. But yeah, a lot of work, but starting to see some fruit to the labour now. Going from old greens that are full nematodes, which are quite challenging, with roots that are this shallow, to now managing greens that are roots out there never hole changes. So quite a different management style or management of the newer greens.
Choosing the appropriate turf and sand has been crucial in shaping the ideal bunker profile Rod and the club want. These choices impact factors such as minimising labour needs and managing nematode populations.
The club had already worked with a few different plots of bent grasses and over the last few years, and we sort of decided 007 was the grass. Spent a fair bit of time with John Forrest, local agronomist, and chose the sand for the profile. The greens and the greens growing medium. We added compost and mineral magic into that, so that's been so far a winner for us. The club's had a history of, nematodes in the profile. We spent a lot of time trying to find the right sand because we know that it's so crucial to get that right, and the Perth sands are a little bit rounded, and it's sort of hard to get a sand that sort of, more sort of gets that firmness and it still performs well. And so that's why we added in the compost and the mineral magic to sort of hold a bit of nutrient and moisture into the profile, and that's really helped us. We blended that right through that 300 mil of root zones. That's helped us keep those roots down. And
the team at Mount Lawley are under no illusion that the nematodes will be back. However, the respite has been good.
So we had some really good root growth, and even a year down the track we're still seeing some really good roots out the end of the hole changer, which is fantastic. So it was great to see some decent roots and strong plants.